Thank you, Johnny. Hi, folks, and welcome.
This is Jeopardy!
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
This is Jeopardy! Let's meet today's contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jeopardy. Good luck. Let's start the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. Music class, TV nostalgia, intravenous, fish and chips. You picked a fine time. And historic Munich. Where do we begin, Player 1? On sheet music, this sign identifies the second line of the staff as the G above middle C. Okay, Player 1. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus. That's correct. Choose again, Player 1. The name of this section of an orchestra comes from the Latin for a beating. It's Player 1. Correct. Player 1. Let's go over to Kelly.
The guitarist here is playing one of these, defined as a combination of 3 or more notes.
Player 1. Good. Please pick again, Player 1. You may have studied these Chopin pieces, whose name is French for studies. Yes, Player 1. Right. You again, Player 1. Rachmaninoff wrote one on a theme of Paganini. Gershwin wrote one in blue. It's Player 1. You are correct. Select again. In an animated 1987 TV special, this space-age family traveled back in time to meet the Flintstones. Okay, Player 2. Yes. Player 2, back to you. In the pilot for this 60s sitcom, Jed and Jethro first meet Mr. Drysdale when he comes to get them out of jail. Player 1. Good. Player 1, back to you. The 1973 TV season gave us Richard Roundtree as this super cool private eye he'd played on film. Yes, Player 1. Yes. We return to you, Player 1. According to his theme song, Mr. This will never speak unless he has something to say. Let's hear it, Player 2. Hey, you're right.
Yeah!
You get to pick again. In the 50s, this movie Tarzan was still hanging out with a chimp, but he wore more than a loincloth as TV's Jungle Jim. Player 1. Correct. You again, Player 1. Venus's surface is hard to view from Earth because it's completely covered by these. Let's hear it, Player 3. Yeah, right you are. Please pick again. One of these on Venus lasts about 244 Earth ones. Yes, Player 1. Yes. You get to pick again. Answer. It's the Daily Double. You are in the lead right now. Please select your wager, player 1. And the clue. Like Mercury, Venus has this many moons. That puts you even further ahead. Player 1. We're not sure if it was ancient or not, but the first U.S. flyby of Venus was by one of these space probes in 1962. Okay, player 3. That's correct. Select again. Galileo's finding that Venus goes through these, like the moon, was the first direct evidence for Copernican ideas. It's player 2. That is correct. Player 2. Pick again. The moray variety of this fish is sharp-toothed and can be vicious if provoked. Yes, player 1.
Yeah!
Good for you. Choose again, player 1. The ability of the members of the family Exocetidae to get airborne earned them this two-word name. Okay, player 2. That is correct. Player 2. Here's Kelly to start us off.
On this man's first voyage, brothers Martin and Vicente Pinzon commanded the Niña and Pinta.
Let's hear it, player 2. You got it. We return to you. Small freshwater fish of the family Pterophyllum are known by this heavenly name. It's player 1. That's right. Way to go. Player 1. Built in 1816, the first private yacht to cross the Atlantic shared its name with the barge of this queen. Player 3. Right. Please pick again, player 3. Deion Sanders knows this term for the evening hours when the largest audience is available for TV. Yes, player 2. That's it. Player 2. Estimated at around 30 years, it's accepted as the average period between birth of parents and their offspring. It's player 3. Yeah, good. We return to you, player 3. The time just before sunset or after sunrise on a movie set, or a former LA Lakers late-night talk show. Player 3. Right. Player 3. Pick again. We had pleasant sensations learning about the era of this, which covered President Monroe's 2 terms. Let's hear it, player 2. Right you are. Choose again, player 2. This longest division of geologic time doesn't have a fixed period. In astronomy, it's 1 billion years. Okay, player 1. Good for you. Player 1, back to you. On Munich's coat of arms, you'll find one of these religious figures who originally settled the city and gave it its name. Let's hear it, player 3. That is correct. You get to pick again, player 3. Munich's motto used to be Die Weltstadt mit Herz, the world city with this. Yes, player 2.
Yeah!
Good. Player 2, back to in 1634 and 1635, this deadly contagion devastated Munich, killing more than 1/3 of its residents. Player 2.
Yeah!
Right. Select again. The Summer Olympics in Munich in this year were sadly marred by terrorism and tragedy. It's player 3. Correct. Let's have a look at the $1,000 clue. In the 16th century, Munich was a center of the German phase of this movement against Protestantism. Okay, player 2. Hey, you're right. Player 3 is going first in the Double Jeopardy round, which starts after this. The categories for the Double Jeopardy round are Leaf Me. Fill in the book title. Word origins. Their first #1 pop hit, Religion. And it's not ancient history. All right, if you're ready, it's Double Jeopardy time. Some consider the Hannibal variety of these made from 100% Havana seed leaf the world's finest. Yes, player 1. You got it. You again, player 1. Bags of this leafy vegetable from Natural Selection Foods were at the center of a September 2006 E. coli outbreak. Let's hear it, player 2. Correct. Player 2.
Yeah!
Answer? 1 of the Daily Double. You're in second place, so what is your wager going to be? You need to select your wager. And the Daily Double clue. Like humans, leaves have an exterior epidermis and an interior arrangement of these vascular tissues. Yeah, good. Player 2, back to the Macrocystis genus of this seaweed can grow fronds up to 200 feet long. Player 1? Yes. Please pick again. This fragrant leaf of the laurel tree is sold commercially as a seasoning. Okay, player 1. That's it. Choose again, player 1. 1749, Tom Blank by Henry Fielding. It's player 3. Right. You get to pick again, player 1895, Blank the Obscure by Thomas Hardy. Okay, player 2. That is correct. We return to you.
Ooh!
Answer? The second Daily Double. You are currently in second place. How much are you going to wager? Player 2. The clue, 1925, An American Blank by Theodore Dreiser. You've moved up to first place. Player 2, 1922, The Beautiful and Blank by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Let's hear it, player 3. Yes. You again, player 3, 1860, The Mill on the Blank by George Eliot. Yes, player 1. Yep. Player 1, you pick again, please. The Keebler elves could probably tell you that the name of this snack comes from a Dutch word for small cake. Player 1? That's right, way to go! Select again. Maple or otherwise, this thick sweet stuff is from the Arabic for to drink. It's player 1. That's correct. You get to pick again, player 1. First used in a novel about 90 years ago, it refers to a bright person, not someone who resembles Humpty Dumpty. Let's hear it, player 1. Good. Select again. The name of this type of aircraft is from two Greek words meaning spiral wing. Yes, player 1. You are correct. Please pick again. The term funny bone is actually a pun on the name of this upper arm bone. Okay, player 3. That's correct. Player 3, you pick again, please. Every Breath You Take, 1983. Player 2. Right. Player 2. Sunshine on My Shoulders, 1974. It's player 1. Yes. You again, player 1. Sunshine Superman, 1966. Yes, player 1. Hey, you're right. Player 1, back. Ms. Jackson, 2001. Okay, player 2. Good. Choose again, player 2. Owner of a Lonely Heart, 1984. Let's hear it, player 3. That's correct. Player 3, back to you. As part of Catholic baptism, this word doesn't mean time at the gym, but the casting out of demons. Player 1? Yes. We return to you, player 1. Autobiography of a Yogi was a popular book by this religion's first missionary to settle in the U.S. It's player 3. Correct. Select again. The church founded by Mary Baker Eddy in 1879 was formerly called the Church of Christ This. Player 3? Yes. Player 3, pick again. At a deer park, Buddha taught the path of this many parts, part of the Four Noble Truths. Yes, player 1. Good. Choose again, player 1. Here's Kelly from our Clue Crew with the clue.
The nave, the central part of a cruciform church, ends in this recessed area that is usually vaulted.
It's player 3. That is correct. Please pick again, player 3. On January 12, 2010, a magnitude 7 earthquake struck the capital of this island nation? Okay, player 1. Right. You get to pick again, player 1. In February 2010, the Winter Olympics began in this host country. Let's hear it, player 2.
Yeah!
You again, player 2. Dozens of journalists were killed in a November 2009 massacre in this country's Maguindanao province. Yes, player 2. Right. We return to you, player 2. Protests accompanied the December 2009 UN Climate Change Conference in this European capital. Player 1. Yep. Now let's take a look at that $2,000 clue, shall we? In August of 2009, this nation pardoned 2 American journalists who had been arrested for illegal entry. Okay, player 3. Right. Good game. All of you will continue on to play Final Jeopardy when we return. Here's the Final Jeopardy category. Organizations. So, what's your wager? Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Now it's time for the Final Jeopardy clue, and here it is. In 2003, Allied Command Europe and Allied Command Atlantic, parts of this organization, merged. Did you come up with the correct response? And that correct response will add... What did you put as your response? With that correct response, you will gain... Let's see your response. And this correct response will add how much to your score?
Ooh.
This makes you our new champion, player 1. So congratulations. Thanks for playing, everybody. See you next time.